Stand to McWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Howl's Harrows. And last time, we managed to panic a gladiator pilot of bailing out of a near pristine machine, and we are currently building it. I'm not super happy with what it's being built into, but it might just work, so I'm kind of just going to roll with it a little bit, but that's not going to be ready for quite some time. And in the meantime, we need to pick up a whole heck of a lot more equipment, a whole heck of a lot more mechs, and get some more training on our pilots. And in order to do that, we shall take the bait. Yar Commander! The Tortugan Dominions is tracking an extremely heavy mech with Davine heraldry. This provocation is almost certainly bait for a trap. We'd like you to spring the trap. Engage the heavy mech, intercept the forces the Federated Suns send to defend it, and destroy them all. This will be 313 priority salvage, 168,400 Zeebles at a single skull mission, but my shields tell me that I've only put up a half skull. So, oh, and the reinforcements arrive as we arrive, so that's always fun. Hi, we are here, and we're about to get assaulted. Apparently we're being escorted today by Lieutenant Ashley Walker, who will hopefully support us effectively, although no guarantees on that one. So we are currently playing on update 3. I'm sort of giving it a little bit of an experimental chance on this one with the maximum lance size. We can go up to 8 mechs in the lance. Unfortunately, we don't have 8 mechs yet, but we're working on that. Give us another mech and then like 4 months in order to actually finish up fixing all of our mechs. But because of that, we should be running into larger battles and being able to field a larger force. So today we have brought Howl in her Phoenix Hawk, mostly unchanged, I believe. I didn't do anything to it. No, we didn't do anything at all to it because the Phoenix Hawk was... Oh yeah, we've shifted planets. We decided that we were done with the last planet. We have moved on. So during that, we had some repair time. So the Phoenix Hawk just stock as it does. I almost changed this out for a PPC, but I decided I didn't want to deal with the heat. Mockingbird in the Hachi, which is maximum SRMs and machine guns. Lots of little poking going on. Paladin driving the Tunbo, which is the name of the urban mech that we decided to change it to. It had to go with the theme of some sort of Draconis Combine name. So Tunbo, which means dragonfly, seemed reasonably okay for something that was a discount genner. Then we have Finn in the Osage, which has gained a light PPC. So, been really trying to mess around with the Osage, figure out a way that worked with it. And what I decided to do, well, you'll see. I think you'll be entertained at the very least. And Jester still rocking and rolling inside the Shadowhawk, which honestly didn't really need a new modification. Not super happy with the fact that it's so reliant on missiles, but hey, I didn't really have the equipment to make a bigger autocannon work. Came so close to fielding that rack too, though I really wanted to do it, but I just couldn't justify it. Alright, let's get on the move. So there is a force up here, destroy the enemy unit, and the reinforcements are over there. So I think we have an opportunity, hopefully, to dive on top of this. You'll also notice a whole bunch more ECM rings. Yeah, everybody got cockpit mods. Everybody got modifications to their cockpits or warfare suites put in somewhere. We kind of went pretty hard in trying to say, you know what, we don't want to get shot at, and electronic countermeasures is a great way to do that. Alright, so the discount generator, the Tombo, going to rip on forward. Hopefully it's Beagle active probe. Still nothing. Maybe next turn we'll be able to actually identify the enemy, and that'll be great. Got more movement coming out on 15. Please, aha, we will definitely see him. Alright, the Usagi. So this is the Usagi now. This is the Usagi sprinting, and this is the Usagi flying. So what we did to the Usagi, and the reason why it only can fit a light PPC and a near medium laser, is inside this thing, there is a LAM engine. There is an engine core 140, and there is a partial wing system, as well as the as well as the LAM engine, which sinks heat, but also lets us fly. And then I took every single improved jump jet that we had, and I threw it onto this thing. So, she flies. She flies far. Let's watch how far. We wanted to turn it... It had been requested that we turned it into a flying trash can, and you know what? I was amused enough to finally give it a shot. Mainly because I didn't have the equipment to do a whole bunch of other things, but you know what? We did have the equipment to do that. ECM protection going out for everybody as we actually properly jam them with real warfare equipment. And we have an Arbor Mech R81 as a friendly. He's moving forward. Hopefully the AI will be a little less, how do I put this, stupid than it normally is. I don't want to jump too much with this mech, purely because it doesn't really have enough heat sinks to handle everything and fire its weapons. It really kind of does need a double heat sink kit. Wait, can I see you? I thought I could see him for a moment. But at the same time, I don't want to get killed. Hello? It's a Wolverine with a ballistic and energy and a missile hardpoint. It's a Wolverine 7D. Not particularly familiar with this version. Alright, so this has multiple firing modes, which is why I went a little bit slower. So there is a rapid fire mode, which fires 3 times, potential 45 damage, and overloaded mode, which does 45 damage in one location, and the standard mode, which does 30 damage. As you notice, the rapid fire mode is slightly more accurate. I'm going to shut off the ER medium laser, just in order to see what we can do. Fire! Not a great start, but hey, we did start a fire. All right, I'm on board with this weapon system. Already, I am pleased with where we have gone, because we started fires. Let's get on the move as fast as we can. I want to just mob you with urban mechs, really. Just because that's how we work. That's how this company works. Oh, we're also in a hot biome. So that's really good, actually, in terms of heat control. I'm actually fairly pleased with that. And we've got a locust. It's a primitive locust, I assume, with a pair of light rifles, which, you know, not exactly my choice for how to build a locust, because ballistics are a bit heavy for it, but hey, we're going to work with what we've got. Just fire the large laser. Miss. Aw, didn't start a fire. See, you're not as cool as the pirate PPC. But yeah, the whole idea behind the Usagi now is to be able to hop around anywhere we want to, and then just open up with ridiculous amounts of supporting firepower. Autocannon or MML, I'm kind of leaning towards... Well, if I do just the autocannon, it's heat control. But the autocannon has a chance to jam. You know what? Neither is good enough. Both guns have a chance to jam. I don't want to accidentally blow them apart. Spider, a Spider 2, is equipped with flamers. It looks like it's equipped with flamers, but the model could be wrong. It's never quite accurate, necessarily. Hopefully the enemy is not going to get too close. Long-range missile fire coming in on the Tombow, but the Tombow is covered. We have our own electronic countermeasure systems all over the place at this point. Mockingbird, bringing the Hachi on forward. You have listen kill SRMs, which I'm kind of hoping might actually give me a reasonable shot. 30s? Yeah, you can't actually jam, so there is that going for you. Set these down to 3. Can I right-click? Oh, no. I was kind of hoping that I could right-click to down it, but that wouldn't make a whole ton of sense. Yeah, listen kills on the way. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage onto it. Actually more damage than I kind of figured that we'd get. The Hachi's new twin SRM-6 launcher is slightly more powerful, and a Ripper coming in. Okay. Well, it's a shame I don't have the Gladiator, which happens to have weapons somewhat designed to deal with... Actually, no, we decided to go with the support loadout. I'll show you the Gladiator later, but probably not for another 2 months, at least. Just because... Are you just a suicide bomb? Because you've got to warn me about these things before... No, you're just a rocket truck. You brought all the rockets, a whole bunch of fire coming down. Is that an ultra autocannon? That looked like an ultra autocannon. If that's an ultra autocannon, I want it. I want it bad. Please tell me you also didn't move. No, you're going to be an ace pilot. Of course you're an ace pilot. You did, however, present to me your side torso, and you didn't move that far. So, I think we can do a lot of fun stuff to you. Supporting forces, just hold off the reinforcements if you know how to actually move and do things. Okay, the Usagi can honestly bounce right behind him. Oh, but that's going to be what we came here for. Get right up on top of him. Get him the triple cap. ER medium, I think we'll fire everything we've got. Alright, double tapped him, so we did do the full damage with the additional accuracy, so safe on that one. Didn't get the maximum damage, but hey, we're going to deal with what we can get with. So he has now had a reduction in accuracy, and I take that back. He was still incredibly accurate on managing to hit the Tombow when he was shooting at the Hachi. Luckily for us, or not the Tombow, luckily for us, the Usagi is very, very heavily armored. Alright, Tombow. Which side did we start? Working on the left side. Alright, so we are now committed to this left side, which I will shift on over to. Actually, do you have the electronic countermeasure? You do not, okay. You just have a support system, I believe. Something like that. I don't want to get too close to him, mainly because I want to be able to get other people next to him as we just start burning into this. Although, maybe I shouldn't be firing on this side. I have a whole bunch of different kinds of autocannons at this point. If that's an Ultra Autocannon 10, then I've got a rack 2 that I can put on there, too. Give me the shot I require. That would be it, because I don't think anybody else is going to be able to get that shot. Hi, listen kills. Yeah, looks like it. Fire. Just blitz. No. Oh, we got the head hit. Pilot injured. That's exactly what we want to see. Could go in for a other side angle shot, but if I can get in at the right position... no, that's not going to happen at all. So in that case, I will actually start to work on his front, right?
Copy that.
This is not great. Triple medium lasers, engage. Triple medium lasers have failed, but then again, they weren't necessarily guaranteed to hit or not. The head hit on this pilot is going to help out a lot. It'll allow me to just basically fire all of my urban mechs and then pull them back, which will hopefully drill quite deep into him. I really should be saving this left side. Wait, You should have... What? Oh, because I'm on the right side, duh. So I am not dealing damage to the proper location? That's not a big deal. We'll get Jester on so he can deal damage to the correct location. He can deal 44%. How about if I got right up close and personal on him? That would be significantly less. So we will indeed walk for it. Alright, ECM protection auras are out. Activate everything. We're going to go with listen kill SRMs just for the additional accuracy. 54%. And fire the cannons. Oh, that looked just so lovely. And he's feeling just a bit stressed. Panther coming up. Panther is equipped with probably a large laser. Maybe an autocannon if it's primitive enough. No, it's a 9R. It's equipped with a PPC, so I'm just totally wrong on that one. So I suppose I looked at the barrel and was like, hey, that couldn't possibly be a PPC. So something that's just incredibly common on Panthers. Ripper coming in, and the Ripper is now about to be engaged. Luckily for us, we are jamming the ever-loving heck out of it. And we've got rear attacks coming in. Luckily for us, neither of those flamers were able to connect with us. So do you have a bomb on board? Do you have a bomb bay? Because I don't want you to have that bomb bay. Fire going down on the first of the Rippers. He's got a couple of hits and some penetrators too. Oh, that hit Ripper's almost dead. Just a couple more good penetration hits like that, and we will have it successfully destroyed. That was a miss, and you've lit more of the forest on fire. Congratulations. Kind of would have figured you would have, concentrated your fire, but I suppose not. Alright, it's shoot and scoot time. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe it's... Do you have a bomb bay? That's actually relatively critical to know. You have a ballistic. Could be a machine gun. I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't want to be behind him. I want to be to the side of him. And am I super worried about it? Not especially. Alright, so we will slip in like so. Give me a shot on the Wolverine side. Haha, time to cook. Everything fire. If I shoot him enough, he may freak out and decide that he don't want to play no more. He's panicking. Okay, Paladin. It's time to engage. Everything you've got. If we can freak... Ooh, whoops. Sorry, Hachi. We shot Mockingbird in the back just a little bit. But it's fine. You'll be okay. It's gonna be just alright. Don't freak out about it. It's like when you're kids and they accidentally hurt your siblings while playing. It's like, don't tell mom about it. Do I want a dead fire? No, I just want to keep the fire going down on him to make him not happy about life and everything. Because he's in the middle of fire. If I can trick him into bailing... Flames along the way, that heated us up a lot. Ammunition exploded. You're not doing anything in the next turn. So we can now bring the Usagi, which apparently does not have a line of sight. Let's bounce. Let us bounce. It's going to be a short distance hop. And I probably got to shut off the ER medium. It doesn't quite bring the heat under control, but fire. Oh, come on. Did you hit the Phoenix Hawk? Stop hitting friendlies. That's an order. Let's see. Do I still have... No, I already fired at him. I don't think we're going to panic him this turn. Yeah, we're at phase 15. And... Oh, Jester still is up on 13. Okay. So the Shadowhawk still is going to be rocking and rolling. Got the Hornet moving forward. Not super worried about it. Phoenix Hawk getting shot at. Long-range missiles. Nothing managed to connect. Thanks to multiple electronic warfare sources, which is being very helpful. So hopefully Jester will move before this Wolverine so I can really just nail home the panic. Hit him. Hit him. Come on. Please hit him. All that I need is just a little bit more panic for him to not want to live anymore. Well, not want to fight. Howl took a headshot? Wow, that was the worst. That was the worst miss ever. More fire coming out of the Ripper. Not able to connect, unfortunately. That Panther not being super useful to us at the moment. And a cargo truck. Less than useful, also. Okay, so I'm going to go actually right to his front. And the reason I'm doing this one is because I kind of want to not kill it. I want the pilot to bail. Ooh, engine crit. It is going to be a knockdown. Come on, bail out, pilot. You're panicked. Everything's bad. There's fire around you. You're surrounded by mechs. Nope, he's staying. He thinks he has this sorted. Come on, kill the Ripper. Don't shoot the Phoenix Hawk. It's already in bad shape as it is. I don't want to lose any pieces of equipment in the head on that one. So I'm really actually surprised that he's still in the fight. Oh, come on. Just somebody put a rocket down on top of him to panic him just the last little bit that he needs. Because that's all he needs. He just needs a little bit more panic. A teeny bit more panic. Just a smidge. Tiny bits more, and he will bail out of his machine. I could have actually drilled through and taken away all of his ability to do anything, but... Yes, yes. Apparently he's just panicked. Apparently. Alright, stand up. His speed is reduced because, you know, he was on the ground. And also his accuracy is reduced, because he was on the ground. Unfortunately, I don't think he's actually going to have an initiative reduction, but my entire lance is surrounding you, and you're in the middle of fire. He's going to shoot my Phoenix Hawk, isn't he? He's going to punch the Hachi. Interesting decision. Ow! Oh, no, it wasn't the Hachi, it was the Tombow. Wow. Perspective on there. So, 45 heat from fire. He is having a bad day. Paladin, I want you to get behind him now. I think you want to demonstrate to him why we don't do these things. That was very rude. Come on, target acquired on that. That's good. Finn. Usagi is a little bit a boiling, so I'm just going to walk up right to it and kick it. Give it a boot. Ooh, you missed. That's not good. I need you to hit. But I also need to get the heat down. That's kind of the point of that. Maybe we should wait until Jester can get in there. Because Jester is cooking, but I think I can get that under control just by not firing the MML. Allied turn, Locust has arrived. And it took out the Ripper. Good job. That's actually really helpful. Not having the two flamers there where I've got two mechs that are already overheating. Super useful. Thank you. That's great. The other Ripper also could be useful if you can kill it. Alright, Mockingbird. Yeah, you are just... You're on fire. Can I shut the mech off? No. I can... Current heat levels are 97. Ooh. Ooh, if I gotta spend 2 turns over the line? If I walk? Can I get to the water? Maybe? But that would be a risky thing to try. I'm gonna reserve. I don't want to have to make that decision until after I maybe killed the Wolverine. Don't hit the Hachi, don't hit the Hachi. Gee. Thanks. Oh, he bailed. Okay, gee, thanks. Okay, that makes my life a whole heck of a lot easier. The Hachi can just sit still and hopefully not explode. So, I took 3 of 13 priority salvage on this mission, so I have a potential to get a Wolverine. Oh, that's great. We desperately need more mechs, and 55 tonners would be helpful. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of equipment on a 55 tonner, but a Wolverine has a ballistic arm slot, which means I can work with that. You are suffering, so you're just gonna brace. Oh, good. That did actually get you beneath the heat threshold. I was worried. Mockingbird, you're gonna brace. Okay, that works. I think the new emergency shutdown system is in, where you actually do have to, you know, sink the heat that you've got. So that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate to work with. Get out of that fire. Get away from it. Oh, the accuracy is just so good I cannot pass it up. And there goes down another Gila chopper. Hopefully we've blown it completely to smithereens, because the fewer parts that I have to work with out there, the better. Okay, Spider, moving on forward. Evasive. Locust standing tall and strong and doing absolutely nothing. We'll let the Usagi chill out for a little bit, get itself within the ECM protection, and then it'll be able to fly and be super aggressive. I do want to get a double heatsink kit on that just to let it, you know, fly aggressively. Yeah, you can also do a little bit of a walk. We're going to start swinging around towards that Hornet that we saw earlier. I'm not quite sure what Mockingbird's going to do, because Mockingbird is in the middle of being on fire. If it doesn't move, does the Hachi, like, not take damage? There's the Hornet. Hello, Hornet. Please get annihilated by all the firepower. Because if we can just utterly annihilate this thing in its entirety, then all the Wolverine gear will be ours for the taking. You are also going to spend a turn just chilling out. Yep, we need to take some time. It is a desert world, and so we have some problems with that. Howl can get a shot. That will give you the opportunity to do something with that. Shut off the medium laser, and medium laser. No, that's not going to cut it. Large laser off. How about a medium laser on? Yeah, it's a brand new hot biome, so we kind of have to deal with new problems. Ooh, good shot. Structure exposed already. It is only like a 20-ton light, so it's not the biggest of deals, but still. Mockingbird, do I have to restart you? Oh, good. Plus 45 heat for standing in fire. Does that actually get you under heat? It did. You got under heat threshold anyway. Good job. The Tombow. Sprint. Let's get you underway. It is unfortunate we did take a penetrating hit, so the back armor on that was knocked away by a single titanic punch from the Wolverine before we were able to completely panic him and get him to bail out. AC-10? You know what? I think I will. Fire! We missed. But that wasn't the real thing. Took out his right arm, which has apparently blown up a whole bunch of important things. Hopefully, anyway. Finn, Usagi, it is time for you to fly! We're not going to be able to make use of this ability all that often, but when we do... Yes! The thing is, it is so unfortunate this model is not actually representing all the awesomeness that this urban mech now is, because this urban mech has wings on it. Good job, knocked out the engine. This urban mech has wings. Like, it should have wings anyway. So all I'm imagining is just like wing zero wings on the back of this thing. Oh, we've got a flying trash can, but it's actually could work out. If I get double heatsink kits, this thing will work out perfectly. My only disappointment is I have an ER medium laser on it. I picked it because the light PPC is longish range. 129,950 C-Beals, and then the Tombow is going to take a little bit of repair. Yeah, it lost 15 structure, so not great. And the Phoenix Hawk, of course, took a head hit, which really kind of sucks. I don't want the Hornet parts. I want the Wolverine parts. 1, 2, and 3. Please, 2 more. Let's see, medium lasers, MMLs, SRM6s, Ultra AC5. So that was the gun that he was packing. Compact heatsink, compact heatsink. Is the kit here? XL engine. Oh, that's hard to turn down. That's hard to turn down. Light ferro, mask, sensors. Ooh. So there's actually some good kit here. Light ferro, not super on board with. Minus 6% armor weight compared to the 12% armor weight, but it takes half the slots. But the slots on ferro were already reduced. This should be 14, but they decided it was unbalanced because nobody ever wanted to use it, which is fair. Nobody would want to use that. There's got to be a heatsink kit, right? Because we took... The Wolverine has compact heatsinks, yeah? Standard engine for the mech operated with ferrofibros, extra half-ton. Mask was added. Payload was upgraded to an ultra cannon 5, medium lasers, precision medium pulses. Huh. I guess not. Would have figured it would have. Okay, so we want to make sure we go through this list carefully because this is my current thought, and I'm hoping for 2 more. But there's also some really good gear here. So there's a mask, which we have one, so we're already good on this. I don't really need it. Light ferro is interesting, but it's not significant. Jump jet's 9. I don't care. I have like 12. Oh, 9 because I sold a whole bunch of them. Heatsink 2. No. Ferrofibrous. I think I have some. No, I don't, but it's not a big deal. 275 rated fusion core is really, really good because we're going to need that for the Wolverine if we build it. So, and we may not get lucky like we did with the Gladiator and we saved it. XL engines are also really good, but I don't field XL engines on my mediums, so, or at least I try not to. I may have to break that rule in this one. Engine core 070s, 2 of them, don't care. End of steel, no. Compact heatsink, compact heatsink, compact heatsink, no. They weigh 2 tons. So, or no, they weigh 3 tons, holy crap, but they only take up 1 slot and they act as double heatsinks. So you basically want to use compact heatsinks on a mech that is going to, on smaller scout mechs that have small engines, but get their heatsink weight for free. So, cockpit basic, no. Case, don't really need it. Ultra autocannon, I have a rack 2, so I don't really need that. Although 90 damage is pretty interesting. SRM6, no. Medium, or MML, no. Medium lasers, no. ER medium laser 2 is actually not bad. I'm going to confirm that. Roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! We did it! We also got the Ultra Autocannon 5. We got the Fusion Core to go with it. Oh, yes. And Endo Steel. Okay, baby. We've got a Wolverine. And one that we can build, too. It's got an arm-mounted ballistic. Yes, we needed that. We needed a 55-tonner with an arm-mounted ballistic, because now we've got a Rack 2, we've got an autocannon 20. I think we picked up the Ultra Autocannon 5. It's not important on that one, although if it is, I may put the Ultra Autocannon 5 instead of the Rack 2, because the Ultra Autocannon 5 is going to be more reliable, and also does its damage a lot faster, because the Rack 2 does 25, 25, 25, 25, so in order to get up to that 90, you need to hit 4 times, which means you're risking jamming, whereas the Ultra Autocannon 2 only needs to shoot twice to get up there. So, also, I believe the Rack 2 is heavier. Ultra Autocannon 5 should be 9 tons, because Intersphere Ultra Autocannons are 1 ton heavier than their normal. Tortuga, kicking butt, taking names. Oh, no, Tortuga getting their butt kicked and their names taken by the word of Blake. That's not good. We got to get into this war at some point. 10,000 for the next 5 days. Okay, that wipes out most of the money that we made on this contract, and we do kind of need money, because you may have noticed that our funds are very low after the last time. We had to build quite a few mechs. Javelin's being rebuilt properly. The Gladiator is being rebuilt, not quite in the way that I had originally intended, but hey, it'll work. All these are lights, so we can cycle through them hopefully quickly. Get the Tombow up there. So we're looking at, yeah, 5 days. That was actually a reasonably accurate estimate. Come to the mech bay, though, because we have a thing to build. My urban mechs, they get their own little storage bay. Give me a Wolverine. Anything else I can build? No. Ready the Wolverine. The 7D variant of the Wolverine is a major upgrade but to the design introduced in 3050 by the Federated Sun's new Nanking factory. The standard engine on the mech was replaced by a Nissan 275 XL version, and the armor has been upgraded to Kalan Unity Weave ferrofibrous material with an extra half-ton added. To increase the Wolverine's speed, mask was added to allow it to move up to 108 kilometers an hour in short bursts. Finally, the weapon's payload has been upgraded as well. The autocannon has been upgraded to a General Motors Nova 5 Ultra Autocannon 5, and a medium laser is now a Sutel Precision Line medium pulse laser. The design retains its jumping capability as well as the SRM-6, though case now protects the SRM reloads. Okay. We've got a Shadowhawk. We've got a miniature Black Knight somewhere around here. Where is my... There's my guy. We've got a miniature Black Knight. Although, I've actually looked at the actual design for this, and it's actually not terrible. And I kind of want to see it get made at some point. Anyway, Wolverine, let's refit. Let's see what we actually... Oh, we saved the fusion core. We picked up two 275 rated fusion cores. Fix. We lose the XL engine. Don't really care. We managed to keep a ton of Ultra Autocannon 5 ammo. Do I actually have the other ton to go with that? I absolutely do. Okay, so I can do this. 30 shots, that's 15 rounds of shooting on the Ultra Autocannon 5. It weighs 9 tons. We are overweight, which we kind of figured would happen. I don't have any engines, though. I would have to unship the weight or remove the SRM-6, which I think we could all agree is a good idea. Do I have enough heat sinks at the moment? I am over on heat sinks, so I can just rip those off, and that'll put me a half-ton underweight. Jump jets I would like to keep. These are half-ton jump jets at that. So I would like to keep the jump jets just in order to keep the nimble evasion going on. I don't need a medium pulse laser on top of this thing to mask. Oh, let's come over here. Let's start equipping this thing. Oh yeah, duh. Endosteel. That'll give me 3.25 tons, which will let me easily get up to my maximum jumps. So this will allow us to flight quite aggressively, which I think will be important. I still have an extra heatsink installed, which I don't think I need. I'm 33 for 26, unless we add on more weapons, which I don't think I'm going to do. Case, I have 1 ton of case. Half a ton. Okay. Put all of that in there. If I do that, I would like another case if I have it. I didn't take it because I'm like, case is pointless. Who needs case? And now it's like, I kind of want case on this thing. What we'll do is... How do I want to do this? Because a penetrating hit will ruin my day. Ballistic targeting computer, that'll give us the +1 ballistic accuracy and the +5 weapon heat, which does kind of suck a little bit. I mean, because that does bring us up to like 27, 28 heat. And if we really want to keep full control of this thing, we're going to need more. Don't have any other cockpits or targeting systems. Oh, maybe. Fire control systems. Oh, no. Sensors, basic. Yeah, so that's all basic. Unfortunately, I don't have any sort of additionals on this one. I used them all up on other mechs. I may have to strip from them. I don't want to put the gyro UL because it's an additional plus 20% stability damage, which is bad by a significant margin. I would like to put on a warfare suite, and I have not the tonnage. Okay, never mind. But I do like to put my medium mechs equipped with those sorts of things because they tend to be quite useful. I could un-engine it a bit, but I really kind of don't want to because I'd have to go down to a 245. So cruise 125, top 215, cruise 140. Yeah, that's too big of a loss. Ultra Autocannon 5. Do you have a minimum range? You have a minimum range of 90 meters. That's not the biggest of deals. So as long as I stay 3 tiles away from the enemy, I should be fine. This weapon has a recoil of 2. The weapon has a jam chance of recoil times 3, mitigated by gunnery, which I believe most gunnery mitigations happen after you hit gunnery 5. It's like 1 or 2%. Yeah, afterwards. So it's not great. So recoil times 3, so 6. The weapon has a flat 15% jam chance? What? Oh, duh. The recoil is the reduction in accuracy, and then the jam chance is that. Right. Just trying to get everything resorted in my head. This is why I don't want to use an Ultra Autocannon, I think, because I believe that'll do worse. The Rotary Autocannon 2 has a recoil of 3 times 5. So, a little bit worse, and then has a jam chance of, I believe, 15% with every shot or something like that. I'm going to have to ask Glass to help me out with some of those stats. If we kept this would be incredibly nimble. The SRM6 doesn't really mesh with an ultra autocannon 5, if I'm completely honest. I could go around, try and cram in an MML, but I think I'd rather armor it up. Because I'm a big fan of armor, a huge proponent of armor. I think armor is fantastic. Because the alternative is I've got 4 tons invested in this. I could go with energy. Could I? No, I can't. I've got a single energy hardpoint. I've got a second ballistic. Yeah, but I don't think I've got a weapon that'll fit in that slot. I mean, a machine gun array or a grenade launcher. Yes! If I actually had grenades, I actually would consider that just for the lulz. But I don't. I have mortar rounds, but I don't have grenades. Is there anything in the store yet? I checked when I first got here and there was nothing, but there is now. Lovely. It's just ammunition. Okay, nothing special. Medium lasers, small lasers. I've got to get access to that faction shop. That's going to be so important. Once we finally get that, that's going to be amazing. Heatpink plus. Ooh, that's actually not terrible. I mean, that's actually really good. It sinks almost as much as a double heatsink every round, too. And it only weighs 1 ton. So, if you're looking to improve the heat generation, throw on a heat bank. Unless you've got double heat sinks, in which case it's not going to go so well. Combat shield. Ooh. I'd love to have that if I had the cash for it. And Solaris spikes. What? I thought these were gone. Oh, they still exist? 52,000? It's going to put me under... Yeah, I'm already going to be breaking the bank with this thing. Try not to think of that. Try not to think of that. I have 1.75 tons left. What can I do? Medium laser comes to mind. That would protect things a little bit better. But I don't think I need it. If I wanted to armor up, what are we looking at? I've got 0.75 tons. If I wanted to go a little bit more defensive on the armor. Give me all that. Oh, we had the endo for free, or the Pharaoh for free? That's good. So I could get up to pretty solid amounts of armor. Yeah. And then we want to get this to 55. See if I can't get these to 50. Maybe at least 40. Not quite to 45, so... Right, so now let's trim from the legs a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. I hate the minor tonnages here, but that's what we got to deal with. Alright, so we don't have a gyro that I want to put in here, because an ultralight gyro is going to get us killed. I should put... The case is kind of pointless, isn't it? Like, all it will prevent is the entire mech from dying. Which, if I have that well, I have run into problems like that before. If I do that, then all the ammo's got to be... All the ammo's got to be cached in that location. Here's what I'll do. Because each ton of Ultra Autocannon 5 ammo is 15 rounds. So this is 7.5 rounds of shooting at full blitz, which we may not even use. I mean, 2 tons might be a bit much until we get better pilots and equipment for this. So that is actually a significant thought. I'm gonna swap you. That way, if you explode, well, you're less likely to, because legs are, for some reason, not all that likely to hit. So, hopefully... Oh, no, this will get used first. Darn it. Wait, no. Ammunition is used in reverse order of... or in the order that it's loaded. Or reverse order that it's loaded. If I'm remembering correctly. I may actually have that completely backwards, but I think that's how it works. So, pull that off. Put it back on. I think that bin might empty first. We'll have to work on it. 33 days, 303,000 C-bills. I think we got a mech here. Very ammo dependent. Ballistic plus SRM. I mean, but this thing is going to be able to shoot for days and days and days, which is great. Oh, special ammunition. Huh, good point. Special ammunition. Do I have any? Ammo, SRMs. Do not. So if we had tandem rounds, this would be the perfect time to use them, just for that additional little penetration value. So I want to go with the Ultra Autocannon 5. I think the 45 times 2 is going to be better. It's more accurate and has less of a jam chance than the Rack 2, and, you know, is lighter. So I think that'll work out a little bit better for us. I don't think the Autocannon 20 is the way to go. First of all, it's much heavier, so we'd be sacrificing pretty much every one of the cool small things that we added onto here. No, I'm not going to do that. Like, for a second, I could swap out the SRM6 and this ammo for a Warfare Suite. No, we're not going to do that. So I don't think the rack is the best idea. This thing is going to be cool as a cucumber. I'm going to pull off that last heat sink. I don't need it. It's going to be chill. We are sinking 30 for 26. So I have an extra ton. Unfortunately, I don't have a warfare. I don't have a normal Guardian ECM. Could try and find an extra half ton from the case. Do that. Let's not be dumb. Let's try not to be dumb. There we go. Let's pull that off. So I do have the tonnage now for the Beagle. Do I want to do it? Kinda do. I really kinda do. Because that would give me an increased accuracy, starts to counter stealth, which it really does need. So we're gonna go Beagle. Alright. That works. So we've got 30 rounds of UAC ammo, which we may reduce. I don't know what I'll do with the extra ton. It'll probably go into armor. But we've got 30 rounds with the autocannon, which on a good day is 15 rounds of shooting. Which, you know, that's pretty gosh darn good in terms of ammunition carriage for us. It's not safe ammo, and it doesn't have a case on it, which maybe I should put case right here and here just in order to protect from the ammo explosions. But we're not going to do that. 35 days, 306,752. We are missing 0.008 of a ton. But other than that, we are pretty rocking and rolling. Right. Lock it. That is a Wolverine. Another 55 tonner. Unfortunately, we have no money. Manage tasks. Yeah, it's going to be with the Gladiator. Oh, it's only 38 and 35 days now. It was 40 something last time I looked at it, but we have upgraded our Argo just a little bit. Give me some days traveled by so I can get all of my pilots back. Who's missing? Is that all my good mechs? That's all my good mechs. 7 days for the Javelin. I'm not super worried about it. And the... Oh, you did. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Unfieldable. Did something break? Something better not have broken. Oh, the light PPC critted itself. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on that. That's actually big. Okay, so we need to cycle another 2 days. Also get it to the top of the list so it's actually done immediately. Uno, dos, stop. Alright, give me my mech warriors. Gonna make life even more expensive for myself. You are out of the fight for 9 more days. Oh, that sucks. I do have spare pilots, but I don't want to field people who are not Howl, because Howl's actually a really good pilot for us. Alright, contracts. So I think we want to go take a couple of really quick cash contracts. Ambush convoy? We might be able to do that. So, secure the asset is going to be an escort. Pays out really good. Who's it against? Tortuga. No, thank you. I'm not allied with them yet. I need to be. Defend base. Straight up nosy neighbors. Frontal assault is Federated Sons. Might take that one. I think it's straight up nosy neighbors. Oh, nah. Covert supplies. Let's go mess with the local pirates. I need the cash. Do I need the cash that much? It's only a half skull. Yeah, it's only a half skull. We need the cash. Put the Usagi back in the list. So we are short 2 pilots, which is somewhat unfortunate. Luckily, I do have a pair of pilots who are okay. 2 gunnery 5s. I want the TAC 6 in... It's improved called shot. I'll make sure the Usagi moves on time. And SAC 5 in the Phoenix Hawk. Alright, so Paladin in the Tombow, Mockingbird in the Hachi, Paradox in the Phoenix Hawk, and Jester in the Shadowhawk, with Finn backing us up in the Usagi, our little flying trash can. So, now that we've sorted our way through the mech lab and managed to successfully accomplish the mission, that went brilliantly. I'm not gonna lie, that was perfect. Just everything about that mission just went so almost perfectly smoothly. We got a critical hit on our light PPC. Unfortunate. You don't want that to happen. But hey, the headshot on Howl, however, was kind of the thing that irritated me on it. Also, the back armor destruction on the Tombow, but that's not a huge deal because it's an urban mech. It's really easy and quick to fix. Luckily, it didn't deal anything more than that, so not terrible. We definitely managed to come out that one very much ahead. I'm actually feeling pretty happy about the new Wolverine we've built. It's almost to spec of the original base model, but it's got even more armor, and it doesn't have that ticking time bomb that is an XL engine in it. Anyway, covert supplies. Yeah, a routine orbital survey of Valios has picked up coded transmissions from the surface. Our intelligence experts believe these transmissions come from a well-hidden pirate facility in this supposedly uninhabited system. Needless to say, Tortuga Dominions is not willing to tolerate a secret military base of operations in this region. We need a mercenary company to intercept one of the supply caravans traveling to the secret base. Even if we can't find their facility, we can starve them out. 0 of 1 priority salvage, 344,400 Z-bills, which is really, really light. We gotta be able to start taking the ability to take higher level missions, which I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do that for a little while. If we don't get an alliance with the Tortugan Dominions kind of soon, we're gonna be a little bit in trouble, just purely based on the fact that I really need to start being able to take missions that are gonna pay out a little bit better. And 344,000 is not good enough. We also need a sufficiently powerful lance, which, once we add in 2 more 55-ton mechs, we have a full medium lance, because we've got 3 55s at that point, and a 45. The Phoenix Hawk is okay. It's not amazing. The lance, however, is somewhat reliant on ballistics and ammunition, which is obviously not ideal. You generally kind of want to skew more towards energy, but we weren't able to do that because of the total starvation on double heatsink kits. Like, it is a problem for us to try and overcome at this point, because we're just being nailed to the ground purely based on our heatsink kits. If we had double heatsink kits, we could build energy builds. We could go spam medium lasers or just a couple of PPCs, something that could be really aggressive. Unfortunately, we don't have that, and so we've got to lean a little bit more towards, I need the right kind of energy, and then back it up with ballistics and missiles. Which, to be fair, missiles are great, but once you start running into AMS systems, missiles really fall off, and ballistics are terrible early game. Really, you can only accurately fire every other round, and the jam chance on literally every gun is a bit of a problem. Like, seriously, I don't know why they made jam chances on standard autocannons, but hey, I suppose it's their balance. Alright, let's drop down and see if we can't break stuff. Looks like we got scout helicopters to come with us. So, Sergeant Major Haven Davis. So, welcome to the club. Alright, Finn.
Ready to get it on.
Time to rock and roll. Yes, this is exactly what I'm going to do.
Whatever you say, boss.
Hello! I have arrived. There's nothing here. Brace. Generate heat just from that. It's a really far jump. It's only got like 4 jump jets though, but it's still a really far jump. Travel on the road.
10-4.
Hey, we've identified the target. It's an Ignis and a Hetzer. Oh god. Do I fire the listening chills anyway? I can't. 0.9% means it's actually 0.
Commander?
Okay, we've got a problem. Right. They're facing their backs to me, but I can't shoot them because of first turn spawn protection. 5%, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. 5%, 5%, 5%. Yeah, shoot the head. Oh, it's an energy Hetzer. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. It's equipped with 4 medium lasers. It's terrible. So stop the convoy from escaping. I don't know if I can. Well, maybe. Dumbo! Dumbo, run, run. Run fast. Run fast, run swift. I'm countering some of your electronic countermeasures just by existing. 0.9. Yeah, shoot the Scorpion. Total message, but you know what? There was always the chance that we missed and hit the next target. So that could have been really cool. We're going to have to catch up to them hard, and I'm not sure if we can do that, because if they're heading away from us, I mean, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of light mechs, but jeez, this should not be all that easy. I've got to destroy 4 mechs at least. Should just be sprinting every single turn to try and get up on top of them. Jester!
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, you're going to follow that exact advice, and you're going to sprint every single turn until you have something. No, and just brace. I'm not going to shoot. Especially not because I've got an obstructed line of sight. Come on, I've got scout VTOLs, and none of them are going to move properly. So, a missed shot, which is good on the Phoenix Hawk. Please don't have ace pilot. Ooh, apparently not. Ugh. That AI is so bloody stupid. Yeah, it can move the urban mech, but the VTOL AI is just... Well, actually, no, all the AI. We were seeing in the stream how it was just sort of like stutter walking single tiles at a time for no apparent reason on some really, really good mechs that we want. Oh, it's an Azula. I don't know what an Azula does, but I want to destroy it before it gets away, lest I lose the contract. That's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns maybe? I don't know if I can get that. We're going to have to try. Enemy phase. So my allies are literally no help as they just sit there and do nothing. Don't know why. And a whole bunch of misses. Good thing that it only hit me once.
Systems holding.
Yeah, until you get hit in the head. Seriously, you guys are so bad. That may be the thing actually that causes me to turn off the ultra big battle, because the AI is really dumb when it's on your team for some reason. Keep going. Ignis, Scorpion, Hatzer, Azula. Target the Ignis because it's right in front of you. Fire everything. I kind of wanted you to hit that. So, unfortunately, that's not to be. Jump! Keep it coming! Surprise! Shut off the air? Sure, that's not gonna do it. We'll do that and see if we can't get under control and kick somebody next round. Is that a Bradley? Hang on a second. It's a Bradley. Oh, and you're what? Some sort of... No, your turret's too far back. So, we've got a Crusader tank from World War II, which is the Azula, because it's a ancient tank. And Crusaders look reasonably sci-fi-ish to most people because they're not recognizing it because of the turret. But then we've got a full-on Bradley. Okay, so we're working with the United States Mechanized Forces. You fire this sucker in rapid fire mode.
Locked on.
Oh, beautiful. You nailed him 3 times. Shut down our fire successful, which is good. You should be able to step on somebody next turn. As long as you don't gotta walk through the fire. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. Oh, now I want one. Unfortunately, though, the Bradley is like SRM2s. If you stop to think about it, because it's only got toes. But still. Are you a primary target? You're not. You're a supporting target. I don't care about you. You're a harasser, which is gonna suck. But for now, I have bigger fish to fry. Get on up there. I want the back of that Ignis, and I want it now. Just spam it with medium lasers. Target acquired. That'll make life a little bit easier for, hopefully, Mockingbird. If Mockingbird can get a shot, I may have accidentally blocked her out of getting a shot. She's not the fastest urban mech we've got, unfortunately. But I would like to very much have one of these vehicles downed by the end of this turn. Oh, God. This is just a trap. It's a trap waiting to happen. We pass through here. They're going to shoot me in the back. Jester. Let's get Jester on forward. Sprint. Thank you. That's a side angle of a sort. ECM protection going down, so we should hopefully be alive at the end of this. No AC-10? Yeah, no AC-10. Everything else, though, let it rip. Structure exposed, which is lovely, and we've managed to start destroying all of the infrastructure around the area. Unfortunately, it's still alive, and those are still worthless. Oh, what the fuck, that's so worthless. Sprint! Oh, good, you're going to be able to get an easy unobstructed shot. And the ECM protection, of course, to go with it. Listen, kill SRMs, machine guns, blitz them. Got it. Alright, so the first target has been destroyed. There are 3 more to go. We have demonstrated we can do it in 1 round, but unfortunately, yeah, we've cooked most of our mechs. I mean, right now the Usagi's just going to have to run and step on somebody. Scorpion LRM's coming back in. Luckily for us, the Phoenix Hawk taking the brunt of that. 45-ton scout captain. Oh, that's adorable. It's got the little clutch of urban mechs being escorted by the 45-ton support. Aw. Good job. Good job, guys. Gun technical. Don't get in my way. Otherwise, I'll be forced to hurt you in ways that you don't want to think about. You missed, except with the machine guns. Okay, so the Phoenix Hawk's starting to take a little more fire than I otherwise would like it to. I may end up having to turn the Shadowhawk just in sort of... Oh my god, it moved! It actually moved. I don't understand how it happened, but it happened. We gotta kill that Azula before it gets away. Oh good, you hit your buddy. And then you totally screwed with any chance that I have to kill anybody. Don't laugh at that. That was stupid effective in this current mission type. The Hatzer, I don't care about that. We've got enough ECM coverage going on. And also, I think he got blinding flared too. Gotta break that, Azula. Paradox. Yeah, I know. It really sucked. But we gotta suck it up.
Got it. Run, don't shoot.
Yeah, 56. Oh. Cook it. Your following rounds will be done with kicking. And you suck at kicking. Ooh.
Orders?
Dumbo. Dumbo, I need you to also sprint as well. We're going to focus on the Azula this round. See if we can't pull it off the board. 51s will have to do.
Got it, Commander.
Unfortunately, we're spreading a lot of damage. We did target acquire it. That'll make life a little bit easier. The Usagi has no choice but to step on somebody this round because it is cooking. And we can't have it be cooking. Get ready for the kick. Yes! Clang! We managed to touch it. I don't know what we did to it, but it has been touched. Ooh, Rippers moved a little bit. I mean, they're not sprinting forward like they actually have a purpose, but they moved. So credit where credit's due. And the Harasser missile support platform is just going to shoot me in the face, isn't it? Oh, the Phoenix Hawk taking so much damage. That hurts so much. Mockingbird. Yeah, can you actually get a shot on the back of that thing? Oh, you can. And you're not even walking through fire to do it. Lovely. Give me that Azula. Yeah, just fire it. So you're hurting it quite badly. If I can get some dead fires on it, then I can rip it apart. But unfortunately, we're working on... Ooh, sounds like she actually accidentally hit somebody else. Gun Technical has been target acquired. Somewhat helpful, I suppose, but not really. Your damage is okay. Where's my... I have to check a couple of my herb mechs. From above! 14 damage? What the hell?
Barely hit, Commander.
He did 14 damage in one missile strike. I don't think that qualifies as barely hit commander. Where are my other mechs? All starting to blend in. Zoom. I need to see the armor status. Hetzer, I don't care. Phoenix Hawk is a little bit dented. Tombo is a little bit dented. And the Hachi. Okay, so it must have hit the Tombo, but not significantly, I don't think. Alright, Jester. Time to get you back in action, if at all possible. Because, you know, we're all kind of stacked on top of things. So, sprint. Yeah, that'll kind of have to do.
Maximum speed.
So, we've got electronic countermeasures going through. The Scorpion's almost dead. Oh, but the Scorpion's got such a good shot. X-Pulse off, autocannon on. 8 times 15 is 120. I could chew through that if I'm really lucky. So 60 damage if we go statistics. I think I got it. We got the core crit on it, but we didn't kill it.
Scored a critical hit.
So that's almost dead. We'll have that done soon. I believe we can kill the Azula next round, I think. Oh, nice! Would have been really great if you had done that sooner, but he just used the sensor lock, which just spammed everybody. Or a UAV, he deployed one. Stop doing that!
Minimal damage on that hit.
Don't. No, that was not minimal damage. That was all accuracy out the window. We just had to suffer an entire round of shooting at something that we couldn't hit. Scorpion's almost dead. Azula's almost dead. Hetzer is still at full health. So, I think we can get it done in time? We are getting really close to the wire. We've got to kill the Azula this round, though. Oh, the Azula is not almost dead. The Azula is very much intact. Oh, Hetzer moving forward. Right, trying to kill everything is gonna be not easy. I think we may struggle with that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna have to get lucky. Well, at least they're not moving all that fast. Well, by which I mean for evasion purposes. Scorpion, point blank range LRMs, was not working out for him.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk is suffering a little bit. Mockingbird! Hi. Sprint! You get right on top of this son of a gun.
Gotcha.
Nimbly evading everything. Do I cook? If I want dead fires, 38, yeah, 38's not good enough. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna cook. Fire! Structure exposed, come on, crack it, crack it. Did not crack
My
it.
heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Yeah, well, that's the price of doing business here. We've gotta get everybody dead, and quickly. Sprint! Right on top. Actually, where is your open arm? It is on the left side, okay. Sprint and get to the left. Did he just... He walked through all the fire to get this shot. Fire!
Got it, Commander.
Oh no, it's not dead! And I put myself in the worst possible spot because now I'm blocking people. 2 of my urban mechs are on fire. Will the 3rd one be as well? Come on. We just need a little bit more fire to crack this thing. And he's just going to just unleash his missiles of death and doom. Apparently only doing 6 damage this time.
Armor's holding, Commander.
Alright, I need the Usagi and I need it now.
Commander.
Alright, so can you just sprint up here? Get a back shot. You can get the side shot that I crave and desire. Your accuracy will be trash. Do you have a minimum range? Oh, you do, don't you? Wait, do you? Because you're a pirate light PPC. I don't know if you do, actually. I don't want to make that jump, because that jump is going to screw me over. 74% chance. That capacitor is fully ready to go. Not busted. Rapid fire mode. Blitz! Sensor's impaired and you damaged it, but it's not dead. And that's kind of the goal. The Phoenix Hawk is going to have to be the thing that finishes it off. Oh, and the light PPC misfired. Sensor lock's going down on everybody in the back line. Paradox. Paradox, I know what I'm about to ask you is going to be painful, and you're not going to want to do it. But sometimes,
Watch my heat. I'm taking
sometimes in the life of an energy mech, they must throw caution to the wind.
I cut.
And apparently not kill the target.
Critical hit, Commander.
You are gonna shut down, aren't you? Yeah, I figured that would happen. Oh, you're gonna get mauled by that guy. If these people don't actually get a move on and start supporting this effort, we're gonna be in a lot of pain. It's great. You're plinking the gun technical. I don't care. The gun technical is not a concern of anybody's. That Scorpion LRM is actually a target. The best I can get is on the Hetzer. ECM protection going down. Hopefully that'll save my little baby. Fire the autocannon 10. Kill? It did not kill. We're gonna have to step on him next turn. So we're getting lots of damage on him, just not concentrated enough. Whoa, buddy. He brought a full rack 2 to this fight. He is... Oh, the Phoenix Hawk just ate that to the face. That's not minimal damage, buddy. Your armor is cracked. And you're about to get cracked even more because, dude, your heat is maximum and your leg is almost off. I am investing way too much to try for 350,000 C-bills. I'm gonna have to go back through my list of things and sell stuff. 25-ton mechs we don't want. We're gonna 20 and 25s. We'll sell parts for those. Because yeah, even though the lance is expanded, they're too light. They're too light to justify their stuff. And plus, I'm much more looking to get mediums. And to be fair, we're also not even sure that we're going to continue on this version of the patch. There's now 3 versions of this patch, by the way. In the installer, you select which one you want to use. And the options that you get are this, which is the biggest of battles, the mostest of units, and you get to field 8 mechs. Then there's also a version where you can field 6 in order to be an augmented lance, or I think a level 2 or something like that. Oh, that's just...
I'm getting my ass kicked.
I noticed that. I really did. At least it's alarm 5-star. And then there's also a version which only gives you plus... shoot him in the back. There's also a version that only gives you plus 1. I didn't see, maybe I just didn't notice it, a version that doesn't increase the number at all. But I didn't spend that much time looking at the options. I was like, ooh, big battles, I want that.
Location confirmed.
Alright, you're gonna shut down, right? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, you've got at least one round of shooting in you. Okay, the Usagi has a misfire gun, so we need to set it back to standard mode. Take aim. And that. Cook it.
Roger.
How have you not killed this thing?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
You people do realize that we're on a bit of a time crunch here, right?
This heat is frying my internals.
Mockingbird. I didn't want to have to rely on you for this. Oh, it should be blocked. Also, you're cooking. You can't. I can't possibly ask Mockingbird to throw that over the line. Nah, not right now, no. Come over to the side. Give it the boot. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Thank you. This will get the Hachi back under temperature, which is good, because it desperately needs to be. So at least I have some mechs that aren't on fire. And the urban mech moving up forward. You gonna rack somebody? No, he's not.
Ready.
Paradox, start that sucker. He critical. We knew that was gonna happen. Oh, that mech is so on fire. Come on, sensor lock, sensor lock, sensor lock. Just ping everybody. Please. That's all I need right now. Because if you ping everybody in this area, Oh, never mind. You killed it. Good job. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, it was a gun technical.
Got something you want done?
Right. Next target, Hetzer laser. I don't want to shove the line too much on this one. Or I can step on this guy. I think I step on him. I deal 50 damage in. This will give me under temperature, so let me be hyper aggressive in the future. Come on, hit the back, hit the back, hit the back. You did not hit the back! Why are you failing me? You're failing! So, yeah. Oh boy! Don't hit me with that. Don't hit me with that. I don't need heat bombs right now. Heat bombs would be, in fact, the last thing that I need. Took a called shot. Oh, he shut down again. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this Phoenix Hawk at this rate. And that's the left arm? Oh, no, that's the right arm. That's the arm that has a large laser in it. Which, if I lose that, I don't have a large laser to replace it. I mean, I have a snub-nosed PPZ, and I thought about it. Jump jet destroyed. I have jump jets. That's okay.
Damage critical.
I gotta get this Phoenix Hawk out of here. Can you guys please, for the love of God, help? I just need a little bit of support on this one. Which, to be fair, under normal circumstances, they wouldn't be here. Although, I am going to definitely think twice before I ever try another convoy ambush like this again. So, this chase mission is a little bit more dangerous than I had figured it would be. Okay, Ripper does nothing, and this will be the Scorpion, right? It's gonna just LRM the crap out of my Phoenix Hawk. Yeah. At least it's on the left side, which I don't really care about.
Took a hard hit there.
And he blew up his LRM-5. It misfired. He's improved to confident. You know what, buddy? So would I. Oh, looking at this situation, I'd be like, heck yeah, I got this in the bag. Unfortunately for us, we don't fire.
Everything I've got.
The cooking will not stop.
Watch my heat.
This is essential. Well, worry, significantly worry, but, it must be done. You're going to dead fire this son of a gun, because you've got the dead fires now. 70%. Let it rip. Okay, just need the Scorpion now.
Reporting.
Just need to kill the Scorpion King. Ammunition explosion avoided. Finn. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just step on him. Yeah, I'm really tempted to just try and step on him. Saves me so much heat. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'd only be able to shoot one weapon anyway. And he missed, right? I forgot. You're not actually particularly interested in winning. Do you have a weapon, by the way? I mean, you don't need the weapon to win. You do. Okay, so I gotta kill that then. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll do this. You'll position yourself like so.
Roger.
And you're gonna shut off the AC-10. So you didn't overheat last round, so you're just gonna fire a whole bunch of listen kill SRMs and just move back. Because that'll guarantee the kill. Good. Alright, so, convoy's dead. We'll get a bonus for killing all the stuff, which I think we need, because otherwise we're gonna be paying a lot in repair fees, unfortunately. ECM protection, thank you. So now we're really giving protection going down. Sensor lock going down on the 2 remaining enemy forces, of which one is a gun technical, I believe. Yeah. Okay, that's not terrible. It's honestly not the worst thing that could have happened. And his gun... Oh, no, he had his machine gun array unjammed. Can someone just start laying fire down on this commando? I believe there was a Rack 2 somewhere along the way. Could they just, like, blitz this guy again? Because that was really cool, not gonna lie. Oh, apparently not. Alright, Paradox, get it under control, right? Yes! Reactor... Oh, wait, no, reactor's too hot for startup. Oh, so the new heat system isn't. Alright, so for folks who don't pay attention to the patch notes, the heat system will now only let you actually turn your mech on once your heat sinking gets you down to like 40%, 60% of heat. So he's just going to be sitting there for a while. It's meant to try and keep you from doing exactly what we just did, unless it's really, really important, and that is to just go full ham on trying to, you know, blow something up. It was important, so I don't feel bad about what we did at all, but they do want to sort of disincentivize you from just using the overheat mechanic as a, hey, why not just emergency shut this thing down as a heat control measure. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, good job. -4 initiative. So the Usagi's back under control. The Phoenix Hawk. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, this is why we need double heat sinks.
Shutting down.
I kind of want to just turn and shoot at you, because I think I've got reasonable accuracy. Yeah, let's do that. Now that we've dealt with the primary targets, we turn slightly, get our stuff back under control, and we blitz him in the back. And good job killing a gun technical. I really like this newness. I think it was a good combination of weapons. The other pirate light PPCs have been also slated for use on another mech, so we will enjoy these quite a bit. So, Commando P, hopping and hanging out way up high. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get to him, although the Shadowhawk might have a good gun for this. Okay, Jester.
Standing by.
You can actually get a direct line of sight. That I was not anticipating.
Location confirmed.
And your risk MML 13 or MML 15 is jammed, so good autocannon.
Taking the shot.
Missed by 9%. That is unfortunate.
No joy.
Yeah, we saw that. But hey, the breaching shot. And it think the MML unjammed, so that's fine. Paladin, can you get under control? Not yet. Next round, we'll have it, I'm sure. Alright, we just gotta get all this heat under control. But this commando is really gonna mess up my Phoenix Hawk. Oh good, you're shooting the Shadowhawk, because you're an idiot. 14 damage. Jeez, he's got some sort of variable damage, SRM or MML or pirate something. Racket! Oh, I love that thing. And then he blinked it. Target acquisition. Good job. Alright, so they're finally starting to get into the fight. 21 turns in. The AI is finally starting to engage. Good job, AI. Good job. I'll shut off the ER medium. And I'll just lob PPC shots at him. Did you hit? I don't know if you hit or not.
Commander?
You did! Oh, wow, that was a fantastic shot. Good job. I need to start running up this mountain. And also burning out the forest. Hachi is on the move. We're down to basically 3 mechs at this moment, because 2 of them are just so ridiculously hot that... Well, we're actually hosting a barbecue today. I think that was one of the helicopters. So one of the VTOLs taking some pretty serious hits on that one. Although I don't think it's dead. His heat is critical. He's managed to override his shutdown. But for how long can he keep that going? Turn it on!
I'm starting to cook.
He's got it! He's got it! How about you? He's back online already. Although it doesn't look like he actually sank any heat. Which is odd. Alright, Mr. Rack. Nope, the Rack's not going to do anything. That's okay. You have a target, right? You do. You're in line of sight. All weapons to on. Let's see if we can't ruin his day. Fire! Got him. Okay, good. Good. Very happy with how that one turned out. Okay, not the whole mission, but how that particular round of shooting turned out where we just annihilated them. Oh, the AI is so dumb. Our friendly AI is, like, incapable of helping, which is a problem. That may actually cause me to revert to one of the smaller versions. Doing 6 mech lances would allow us to basically be fielding a Davian augmented lance, which is totally reasonable. Got 392,000 after drop costs were reduction, although I anticipate heavy repair costs on the Shadowhawk. Did the Hachi take a head hit? It did, but no injury. Huh. That's odd. Not sure how that happened. Got a commando part. Don't really care about it. It's not a Mr. Stabby, so I think we'll probably end up selling it just for trying to get us a little bit more seed money. We desperately need cash. And so taking this mission for cash was the only way to do it. Taking it for stuff actually would have netted us 4 medium lasers, whatever the heck the Ignis was carrying, which is just a ton of rockets, and some more parts to the Pirate Commando, but who cares about a Pirate Commando? Pirate Commando isn't the biggest of deals. 25-ton mechs are not something that I'm a fan of. I can't say that they're too terrible, but I am definitely more of a medium-heavy guy. Assaults tend to be just a little bit too slow for me, but heavies are where it's at. The battle cruisers of mechs. They're fast enough they're fast enough to run away from any trouble that they can't handle, and have enough firepower in order to blow up anybody who can outrun them, in general. Okay, Tortuga taking it back from the word EC3040B44A and taking Telman from the Outworlds. So definitely a battle going on against Carvajal. So the word and Tortuga dueling over this planet, these 2 planets, and I really would like to get over there to help out at some point. But I need lances of mechs, funds, and, stuff. Wow, only 35,000. That is so much cheaper than I was expecting. Partially because I'm still sort of half expecting clans. Ugh, Someday, my pretties, someday you shall be built. But it is not this day. We do need to have extra repairs done on the... Totally spacing on the name. The Usagi, because, you know, its PPC managed to break itself again. So we're looking at 12 days on the Phoenix Hawk. Oh. Let's move it down the queue. It's joined the hard luck queue. So we'll move the Javelin up because the Javelin's actually a capable mech at the moment. So we need to cycle a few days. Give Coach private quarters. Yes, he's lost dishonest, which will help out a little bit. He will be less likely to betray us and steal from us. So that's always lovely. Stop. Did I get my mechs back? I think I got most of them back. There it is. Refit the Usagi. It needs more time. Just a little bit more time. 2 days. 2 full days to fix this PPC. Worth it, but I like it. I'm a fan of it. I think it's a really cool system. I like rapid fire PPCs. That just tickles my fancy. But, yeah. We need to wait another 3 days. Okay, we're 3 days away from being able to do anything else. 2, 3, stop. And now that we have the Javelin out of repairs, I think it's all ready to go. So this is our brand new Javelin. I decided that I was going to try and build it to the best of our abilities on what we can currently do and to fill certain roles that we wanted. We were noticing a significant problem recently with trying to take on turrets because we would run them with missiles and then the turrets would shoot down all the missiles. So I wanted to lean a little bit more towards an energy build, but we don't really have the double heat sinks in order to manage a really super powerful energy build. So we ended up going with yet another sort of discount genner, which basically whenever I say discount genner, I mean big engine for medium lasers. That's about it. So we did use our XL engine on this particular mech. I figured 30 tons was enough to actually try and field it on this one, and I had need for it. We ended up using 4 medium lasers in order to deal most of our damage, and we took that light tag that we stole and mounted it on here as well. It is using a sensor tracker for additional long-range fire support. It does have an LRM 5, but the LRM 5 isn't actually there to do damage. As you notice down here, we have ammunition narc and ammunition chaff. So this is very much a support build. It's designed to get in there, blast everybody, and hopefully get the heck on out. The sensor tracker also gives us an additional ECM generator out there, which will hopefully be useful. Doesn't have jump jets. I understand a lot of people that's anathema, but I think it's going to work out okay. And I quite kind of like how this looks. I mean, this is pretty... I like just the shoulder rack. I think that's great. And we've got the tag going on here, so we've got a whole bunch of options. This will be our new mage. Oop. This will be our new mage to sort of support operations, which, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to. 3 days until Howl is done. The Argo upgrade is another 6 with the Phoenix Hawk, the Wolverine, and the Gladiator out for a while. The Wolverine and the Gladiator are being built, and the Phoenix Hawk is 12 days of repair plus more because things were destroyed on it. So our Lance has gone lighter, but if we take a couple of the lower level missions, we might have nothing to worry about. Our little urban mech posse is certainly doing great work. So we've got a whole bunch of 30s and then 3 55s and a 45. That's not a terrible setup. Like, if I could field this, this would be a Scout Lance, this would be the main fire support Lance, and they're equipped for it. He's got an AC-10. The Wolverine's got an Ultra AC-5. The Gladiator has, well, I'll admit it, he's got PPCs. So, and the Phoenix Hawk has large lasers. So yeah, we've got a close-in Scout Lance that has some longer range skirmishing with the Usagi, with its ER medium laser and the light PPC. And then we've got medium laser, SRMs, medium laser. We've got 2 solid lances once we can finally get them finished built. But we need to get more money to do that, and also we're always on the lookout for more stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tyrion. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.